Can you be successful on YouTube? I strongly believe that anyone with a passion that is good at something can be successful. There has been thousands of YouTube channels that have done really, really well. But the question becomes, what are you passionate about? What is your goal? And what does success look like to you? If I was happy with 1,000 subscribers, I'm successful. If I'm happy with 10 subscribers, I'm successful. If I'm not happy until I get 1 million subscribers, then you could say I'm unsuccessful. So I've written down some key points for being successful on YouTube. So on your YouTube channel, you should have a profile picture that straight away lets people see your image. It's your first impression. Your first impression to your whole YouTube channel is your profile picture. If people go to your channel, they should also see a well-made cover photo or something that reflects who you are, what you stand for, what your values are. A content strategy is really important. So whatever your niche is, you should research and come up with lots of ideas based on videos that you're going to make. Coming up with a content strategy is going to help you. And if you don't make one, what's going to happen is you're going to make some videos, you're going to run out of video ideas, and you're just going to stop creating, and that's going to get in your way. So come up with hundreds of ideas first related to your niche, your industry, and then choose what videos you want to do. Think about how one video can lead into the next video. So with YouTube, there are multiple different algorithms, but the main one is search and the other one is suggested. Suggested is where most YouTube views come from. It's exactly as it sounds. It's when YouTube recommend your video after someone else's video. But the other way is through search. In order to do well on search, you need good SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization, and it basically means optimizing yourself so that when someone searches for something, your video comes up. So you need to be writing search terms within your title. For example, how to refill a Parker pen. If someone was searching that on Google or YouTube and your video was about that, then you would need to make sure that you use those terms. You wouldn't want to use something like cool pen refilling or something. It just wouldn't work because that's a bad SEO title. You need to keep videos engaging. So there's many ways that you can make a video engaging through the use of props, editing and cutting out all of the parts that are not engaging. Or you can keep your videos engaging by using a hook right at the beginning of your video. Can you be successful on YouTube? And then you can keep it engaging by telling the right story. Another element related to being successful on YouTube is analyzing the data. You would be surprised how many comments actually tell you what videos to make next. The second thing that you can get from your data is you can see what videos are bringing in the most subscribers, which videos are getting the most views, and which videos are earning you the most money. Now, a really simple way to use this data to your advantage is to recreate more videos like the ones that are top performing. It's a really overlooked way of actually growing your YouTube channel. Just go onto your analytics, look at the list of videos that are growing your YouTube channel, and make more videos like those. And the ones that aren't doing very well, stop making content like that because people don't want to watch it.
So today I've got some yuzu tea. You're gonna love this one, guys. Maybe not.
And I think a lot of the time people blame the algorithm, but it's not always the algorithm, it's about the audience. The audience don't like the video. When you're thinking about your video ideas, something else you can do, in the research phase, if the video idea that you have already exists, then it's probably not going to do as well. Whereas if it was a unique topic that hasn't been done before, there is a whole audience related to that same niche that will find your video interesting. And if it's unique, then you're going to pull in a huge audience and there's no competition. Finding a unique subject that hasn't been done before is going to perform so much better. So editing video can keep the video engaging, and audio is very important. Audio helps keep things engaging, whether that be backing music, sound effects, or just cleaning up your overall dialogue audio. The longer the audience watch your video for, the more YouTube will recommend it on the suggested. Writing captions for your videos is very important. One, from an SEO standpoint, basically every word that you talk about in the video, that goes into the caption, that's seen as a keyword. You will actually rank on Google and on YouTube for those words that you talk about in the video as long as you caption the video. So captioning gives your video a really really good SEO value. But also, I read a study that suggested that writing captions for your videos means that people are more likely to watch more of the video if there are subtitles. I think it's because when people are in busy environments like on the bus, you know, and they're looking at their phone and they don't want to have the sound up, they can read the subtitles of your video and play the video. Even the hearing impaired, for example, can read your video. It opens the amount of audience that can watch your video and enjoy it, but it also increases the engagement and it also increases the SEO value. Something else that can affect your success on YouTube, what you can do is you can get your long form videos like this, for example, and you can turn it into short form video for Instagram Reels, for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and you can do that through editing. You can just change the aspect ratio to thin, and what you can do is you can make shorter versions of your long form videos and use those on social media, and then you can link to the full video on YouTube. And that will get you a lot more views, and it will also grow your influence on social media as well. So the last few things that you need to do well on YouTube is lighting. I've struggled so much with lighting. Over here, I've got a fill light. Over here, I've got a key light, and then I've got a background light. 3 lights, and I've got a bit of natural light from the window, which is over here as well. But I've put up a white sheet to diffuse it and make it more soft because I find it's quite harsh and it reflects on the photo frame. Lighting is very difficult. It's just another element that you're going to have to learn if you want to be successful on YouTube. Recording, I've got a camera with a lens right here. Above it, I've got a Rode shotgun mic for capturing audio. In the editing phase, I will link both of those, video and audio, together. So that's something else you're gonna have to learn if you want to be successful on YouTube. But there's lots of recording options. You can record on your phone, on a camera. You can use a shotgun mic like me, or you can get a lav mic that clips onto your shirt. The camera microphone that's built in, it's terrible. It's got really bad white noise, which is why I use an external microphone. But when you're first getting started, you know, use what you have. Don't worry about the kit. And most modern phones are pretty good at doing everything, to be honest. So the last thing is photography. And when I say photography, I mean taking a good quality photo, editing it so that you create a really good thumbnail that is catchy, that people see and want to click on, because the title and the thumbnail are the most important things. And if you haven't got a well-written title or a gripping thumbnail that makes people want to click, then people are not even going to discover your content. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, you will really like this video on screen now, where I talk about how often you should upload to YouTube. See you there.